Yo, we back at the next light, man. Man, there's no more Black Tears podcast, man. Mr. DJ Rose, Verteezy. How you doing tonight?
Man, we chilling, man. Having a great week, man. Let's get to it.
What's good, people? Caesar in the building, man. Hey,
Yes.
so this week, man, the Gypsy King loses, man, to a no. I'm not gonna say a no name, but none of us have never heard of him. Who's probably messing up his name, but loses on points. Midway through the fight, he looking crazy. Getting beat up. It's the Gypsy King supposed to keep up, man. So, Jose, what's your thoughts on that one, man?
Boxing always trying to put fights on and then not show us like this fight's coming up. That's my thoughts on it. Like he didn't know about this fight, and the guy that he faced was pretty good. He beat Joshua twice in back-to-back fights. So it's like he was a pretty good fighter. So it's like, why don't we know about this guy? Why don't we know about this fight? I know it happened in the daytime, but still, boxing fans deserve better than that, man. I think so, man.
Verteezy.
Yeah, man. I mean, it was surprising, man. Like there was really no hype for this fight. Um, I told Rose for the pod, I will say this: a lot of the London fights, as you know, sees because you was overseas for a minute. They just don't get publicized like that. That's why we really didn't know about Joshua till later in his career. And this fight happened in London.
Nah, it happened in Saudi Arabia.
My bad. When he fought Joshua, the first fight happened in London. So it's like that should have been a big fight. The fact that he beat Joshua for the title, we should have known who he was then. Yeah, man. Hey, the only thing I would say about the fight is I saw it live from the 4th round to the end. In the 10th round, he should have got TKO. I've never seen nothing like that in boxing. That's the shit that be making people feel like boxing be rigged at times because Fury was getting tagged. He couldn't lift his hands up. And normally, if you can't lift your arms or defend yourself, they call it TKO. And the ref stepped in the middle, grabbed him and everything. People thought it was over, but the ref was like, nah. Basically just gave him a breather. I think he might have considered it a knockdown, but like me and Rose was talking, like, why would he consider it a knockdown unless it was the end of the round, which there was still like a minute left in that round. So it was crazy, man. It was crazy, man. But hey, this is going to be interesting to see how the future of the heavyweight division looks like because all the big heavyweights, like from a couple years ago, have losses. From Wilder, he has a couple losses. Joshua has a couple losses. This is Fury's first loss, but he was the oldest out of that trio, as well as he was never really in shape. So can he even bounce back from this?
I know, like weird fact, they actually banned him from boxing for like a week. Fury got banned for he wasn't medically cleared. Just so it's like something irrelevant that really doesn't matter that happened at the end of the fight. But switching gears, transmission, transformers. We're talking about D Wade. D Wade and his daughter Zaya start a foundation in Florida called Translation. So read into that, you see what they're getting into. So basically, they want a $250,000, $100,000 reward towards their organization plus other donations outside, including them. So I mean, I really personally don't care about this, but I mean, I guess if you're in that spirit, that's your thing. I guess it's good for you. I mean.
That nigga Wade sold his soul, man.
Illuminati.
That nigga sold his soul, bro. Like them people that got in his ear, man. They done told him and Gab, like,
They got in his ear or his booty?
Hey, both.
Oh.
Both. They told
all his holes.
Everywhere there's a hole, we gonna fuck you, dog. Like him and Gab, bro. Like them people that got in their ears, they booty holes and everything, told them straight up, like, hey man, y'all gonna push this agenda for the black community. Cause we need famous black people to push this issue. Y'all gonna support it. Y'all gonna like it. Y'all gonna love it. And the people gonna follow y'all. And that's the sad part about it. Cause there's a lot of real motherfuckers that are fans of D Wade. They think he a real brother cause he from Chi-Town. He played in Miami for a long time. He's close friends with LeBron and shit. And LeBron don't normally attach himself. Like it's interesting to see LeBron is his homeboy, but LeBron don't be really attach himself to this shit like that. Like that lets me know, man, hey, this shit ain't right. And Gab, man, like, man, you was in the black community for a long time. We fucked with you in the early 2000s when you was doing Just Bring It, and you was basically just a side person in that movie. And we fucked with you throughout the whole 2000s. And man, I ain't gonna lie, man, this shit's just sad to see this shit, man. Y'all pushing an agenda that we don't need pushed in our community, man. So yeah, it's crazy.
Yes. Go ahead, man.
Oh yeah, so it was funny because I usually don't read the comments on Instagram or whatnot, but I started reading the comments on the Shade Room, and it was like everybody was saying the same thing, like wasn't nobody for it, and like it was maybe a few people. I thought people was gonna be celebrating it and things like that, but people was like, "This ain't right. This ain't right." You know what I'm saying? You letting this kid do what he want to do, all this other stuff. My thing is like Dwayne Wade, man, you should have stayed with your first wife, man. I don't know what Hollywood did to you. You must have went to a little bit too many Puff Daddy parties. No Diddy. Um, but I just I understand the fact that people want to be who they are, but as far as when you're a child, we talked about this sometime last week. Y'all need to check that podcast out. The episode 70. About parents and raising children and things like that. It's like I just feel like you steering the bus in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Um, I I just don't get it. I just don't get it because a kid should stay in a kid's place. I understand kids have feelings and ideas and things like that too, but I just don't understand how you can allow your child to change genders just because they say so. You know what I'm saying? Kids eat glue and dirt and all stuff, and that ain't right. And when they're eating that kind of stuff, just because they want to eat it, you tell them no. You can't do this. You can't eat ice cream for breakfast. But as an adult, you can do whatever you want to do. But as a kid, you try to steer a kid into the right direction, and unless you believe in that direction and you're on that transformer lane, I don't understand it. C's and C's.
Yeah, man. I mean, people want to live their lives, do what they want to do. So, but enough of that. Speaking of NBA players, we have the 23-24 All Defense First Team. It's a lot of names I see on there. I really like Bam being on there. Davis, I haven't paid attention to him in a while, so I don't know. Rudy Gobert, expecting that one. Victor, definitely. Caruso, heard his name a lot during the season. McDaniels, of course, and Drew Holiday. So I mean,
man, that first team's trash, man. Like you trying to be
So that's
nice
the first team?
Nah, because he was just saying names.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
The first team is Bam, Davis, Rudy, Herb Jones from the Pelicans, and Vic. That first team is trash.
yeah, I was speaking overall. I'm talking about just the whole.
You know,
Okay.
and when I say that first team is trash, this is why that first team is trash.
They have no guards.
All of them are great players. You pick basically a whole fucking front court.
No guards.
Like,
Exactly.
nah, man.
That's
bro.
why I was confused
Why
about it.
Ant-Man not on there, man? With like Caruso, Derek White, bro, they should be first team, man. Like, nah, man. And then on the second team, you got all guards. Like, that just show you that you fucked up, bruh. Like, come on, bruh. Like, you literally had all big men on the first team, all guards on the second team. Like, nah, man, make these niggas compete, bruh. Like, to me, my first team would have been Rudy and Vic. Those would be the big men. Then I would have had Herb Jones because he considered a small forward, so you could have kept him. And then I would have had Derek White, and then I would have had maybe Caruso or Drew Holiday. I would have had one of them two. And then on the second team, bruh, it would have been Davis and Bam. And then I would have had the rest of the guards from the second team, bruh. Like, yeah, the same 10 guys would have made it, but it just would have been switched up differently. Like having first team in your resume versus second team is two different things in my opinion, man. So, man, this shit was trash, bruh.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it was trash because I thought other than the dude from the Pelicans, I thought all those who were defensive players good. But I was confused. Like you said they were trash. I was just confused. I'm like, what? Why got to be positionless? Why it can't be center, forward, guard? Or if you don't want to put a center in it, just 3 forwards and 2 guards. Like,
because these niggas lazy that's voting, man. They don't want to make tough decisions, bro. Because like I just said, bro, these are the 4 big men you got to choose from, Rose.
yeah.
Rudy, Vic, Bam, and Davis. Let's be real, bro.
Mhm.
Like you could really, it's a toss up between them 4. Like you could have had Davis and Bam be on your first team, but make a fucking decision though.
Yeah, so that was my thing about the defensive play. 'Cause when I seen the list, I was like, oh, that's a good list, other than the dude from Pelicans. But I was like, where the guards at? I actually thought the dude from Pelicans was a guard. I was like, well, maybe he's a guard. And they considering Anthony Davis a small forward. I'm like, I was confused, but I'm like, man, I didn't even look at the second team after I saw the first team. But Vic making it, congratulations to him. I gotta go back to, I don't know what episode it was, but I remember saying that if he stay healthy, he's gonna be good. But I don't think he's gonna stay healthy. Shout out to him, man. He stayed healthy the whole year. Shout out to him. I was wrong. I thought he was gonna get hurt. He didn't get hurt. He survived. So shout out to Vic, man. He deserved all the praise, man. Everybody that was giving him.
First rookie to ever make first team All-D.
Yeah, definitely gonna be one of the big faces in the NBA. Moving to offense, man. The names you would expect, I probably would switch a couple players around, but first team, second team. No, I really don't have way too many issues, but
fuck all that shit.
Yeah, but hold on before you get there, Vertiz. You know, if you feel like you gotta switch somebody out, what I always say, you gotta tell you who you're replacing them with.
And I'm about to do that right now, man. Fuck all that bullshit.
Take
man.
Davis off that shit.
How is Ant-Man not on the first team, bro? You was one of the best teams all season, man. Fuck all the bullshit, man. Hey, man, I know a lot of people riding this nigga dick, bro. Hey, Jokic deserves to stay at center because you got to have a center. Giannis, I'm going to be real. Did Giannis have the best season out of all these niggas I'm finna name?
Hell,
nah, man.
Probably not.
It was up and down. But guess what? You need a power forward. So Giannis gets a stay. Tatum, you was one of the best team in the whole league by far. You get the stay. Shy, you a point guard. You get the stay. I'm just going to keep it real. Luka, you got to go. And Ant-Man needs your spot, bro. Because Ant-Man was on a way better team than you, bro. And Ant-Man played defense, bro. Ant-Man got votes for all-team D. He didn't make all-D, but he got a lot of votes for it. So he's a way better two-way player than you. Luka, you got to go, man. You could be on the second team with Jalen Brunson, KD, AD, and I ain't going to lie, bro. Man, take Kawhi off that second team, put him on the third team, and put that nigga LeBron. Nah, bro, because fuck all the bullshit. LeBron had an amazing fucking season. Put him on the second team. Put Kawhi on the third team, man. To be honest, I ain't gonna lie. I could probably find niggas that had a better season than Kawhi, where Kawhi don't make a team at all, to be honest. If you want me to keep it funky with you, man, Booker, I don't know how the fuck he made third team. Steph, he deserved it. Tyrese, cool, man. And yeah, white boy Sabonis, yeah, I'm cool with that, man. But definitely, my biggest gripe is Ant-Man being on the second team. Ant-Man should have been on the first team.
CC, you want to go ahead and go?
Nah, you got it.
Okay, so the first team, I ain't had no problem with the first team. But I also seen a stat that said that Luka has made all NBA 5 out of the 6 years he's been in the league.
Man, they riding that nigga dick, bro.
He's been in it, so ain't nobody ever did that. Nobody has. I'm not saying was first, second, or third, but nobody has made all NBA 5 out of their first 6 years. Ever have done that. Not even LeBron. That's crazy. So I don't have a problem with the first team. Second team, Vertiz, you hit on it. How in the world is Kawhi Leonard on any of these teams? I'm like, he played in the basement, and we didn't even see him in the playoffs. And
we saw him during the season.
And we didn't see him during the season. Like, how are you on the second team? Like, who are y'all voting for? Like,
and the crazy part, he must have played 65 games at least
to
make it. So that means, bro, the 65 games you played, you didn't have an impact.
You didn't. The only thing they were talking about was Russ and PG and
James Harden.
And James Harden. So I'm taking off Kawhi, and I'm adding LeBron James in his spot on the second team. And then Kawhi, you're coming all the way off. You're not top 15 in the league. I don't. If Juicy Man was here, he'll probably tell you was top 15, but you're not top 15 in the league, man. Come on, man. Not from my eyes.
Who taking his spot?
Tyrese Maxey.
Hey, man. Shout out Tyrese Maxey, man. He deserves some fucking love.
Yeah, I'm looking at the votes that he got. He didn't get hardly no votes. Either him and Jaylen Brown didn't get no votes either.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown said, y'all heard what he had to say after the game too, man. Hey man, I'm 2 games from the finals, man. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, so I'm putting I'm taking off Kawhi. I'm adding the LeBron James. I'm taking off to be truthful with you, I think Tyrese Maxey had a better year than Tyler Heidenberg.
Hey man, I feel you, bro. Like the load he had to carry without Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
Hey man, show that man Tyrese Maxey the respect he fucking deserves.
Yeah, and he definitely didn't have a better year than especially after All-Star break than Jaylen Brown. So it's like, and Booker, and Booker, like, okay, so I'll keep Tyrese on there because they made it to the not the play-in, but the East-season tournament championship game. So I'll put him on there. I'm taking off Booker, and I'm putting Tyrese. I mean, Tyrese can stay. Take it off Booker. I'm taking off Kawhi, and I'm adding Jaylen Brown. He plays small forward, and I'm adding. So Jaylen Brown's gonna take Kawhi's spot, and Tyrese Maxey's gonna take Devin Booker's spot as a guard.
Hey man, I second all that.
So any players besides Maxey, or what's a player like under the radar? Nobody, you didn't see any list like a player under the radar.
I didn't.
I'm gonna keep going.
That was it.
I'm gonna name a player that I would have had on the third team. You know, Vic. I thought Vic. If you ask me, who's a top 15 player right now from the games I saw, to me, Vic was a top fucking 15 player, bro.
Yeah.
He made all-team defense, finished second in defensive player of the year. And let me tell you, let's keep this 100. Out of all those players that was like up for defensive player of the year and all-team D, the only player you can definitively say is probably better offensively is AD. Like, Vic offensive game at this stage of his career as a rookie is fucking amazing.
You're right about that one. So I'm taking off Sabonis and I'm adding Vic. You're right about that.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
And rocking with the NBA still, these current playoffs. What's your thoughts on that, Rose?
The current playoffs, man, it's been all right. It had some surprises. Shout out to Vertizi. He had the Wolves. I was hoping the Wolves would beat Denver, but I didn't think they was gonna do it. They did it. But shout out to them. Hey man, Georgia boy. Jaylen Brown, Georgia boy. I'm down with all the down south Georgia boys, but I do not want Boston to win a championship. But I think it's been exciting. I don't really have any complaints other than the Lakers losing. I don't really have any complaints. It's been a great playoff season so far. Dallas, I think Dallas might. Hold on. Excuse me, y'all.
Do their thing, man.
Yeah, but Dallas surprised me. They won first game. That was surprising. Kyrie, Luka, they look good. But Ant-Man, I don't know what's going on with you, but the last 3 games, you're acting kind of suspect. And I know you're from the A, but you're acting kind of suspect because like, what happened to the 2-point game, like the post up, turnaround jumpers, driving? I see you shooting a lot of threes. I see you pass the ball a lot. We don't need all that, man. Do your job. Take over this game. Stop over there talking and take over this game.
Jesus.
Yeah, man. We got a great West Conference matchup going on right now. We got one of the best offensive duos in Kyrie and Luka going against the best defensive team in the league. This is going to be a great matchup. I'm not surprised by game 1. I got this series going 6 games, T-Wolves, and I told D-Will and TTK the Mavs are going to win 2 games because Luka and Kyrie are going to score 30 points in 2 of the games. They did it this one game. I don't see them doing it 3 more times, but I do see them scoring 30 points together in 1 more game. I see the T-Wolves winning tonight. They're probably going to win game 3. Mavs probably win game 4, and the T-Wolves probably win game 5 and 6. But, as far as Ant-Man, hey, I feel like that first game, he was trying to fill it out. He took way more threes than he had in the regular season. He's going to get back to attacking the basket. The T-Wolves were one of the teams with the most points in the paint, and they really didn't get that many points in the paint the first game. I feel like they haven't seen an offensive duo like this all season. So, hey, that's the beautiful thing about the NBA. In a 7-game series, you get to hone in on what a team does great and what a team does poorly, and you can figure it out. So once they figure out what's the best way to slow down Kyrie and Luka, then they can do that. Now, me personally, if it was me, I would not put Ant on Kyrie because I feel like Kyrie's too shifty. I would put Ant on Luka because I feel like the athleticism would bother Luka, even though no one can stop Luka. I just feel like Kyrie's just too shifty and he got too much in his bag to even waste Ant-Man like that. As far as the Eastern Conference Finals go, man, hey, man, Celtics finna sweep these boys, bro. Pacers, y'all had that chance game one. You cannot play your best game where Tyrese looks good, Miles Turner looks good, Siakam looks good. You hit a whole bunch of threes, which is what y'all do. Y'all hit a whole bunch of fucking threes. Y'all got in the paint. Boston looked terrible. Tatum, nigga, you looked horrible until like the last minute of the game in overtime. And guess what? You let Jaylen Brown shoot a bullshit 3 in the corner to send it to overtime. When guess what? Why you didn't foul, bro? Like y'all had the same shit happen in the Knicks series when y'all was up 3 and y'all let the Knicks get a 3 off. Thank God they missed, man. So to me, man, hey man, when you the inferior team, that's the game you need to win. Now Tyrese is injured or whatever. Like his bitch ass self is hurt. To be honest, that nigga hurt. He made all NBA. And you know what Tyrese said? Tyrese said, I can be Jordan Poole now. I can give me a max contract. I can fuck me some bad bitches in LA, New York, Miami. Man, fuck this shit right here. That nigga Tyrese don't care about basketball. That nigga just want to get his dick sucked by a white bitch. So, hey, man, congratulations, Boston, man. Y'all going to get to the finals again. And me being a Lakers fan, man, I hope on everything I love, man, Dallas or the T-Wolves beat the fuck out of y'all niggas.
Hey, but I mean, Kyrie's definitely gonna be a major factor for the Mavs, man. It's just like when he does what he has to do, it's like I'm honestly gonna say it's gonna be dependent on him more than so Luka. When it comes down to deeper in the series, I think it's gonna come down more to him. And then, man, like Ant-Man, everybody already said it. You took way too many threes. Stick to what you do best. Attack the fucking basket. Get the jump ball. Shoot the ball. Shit like that. And it's Boston, man. Celtics. Fuck are you doing? Didn't Tatum still score 40?
Now Brown scored 40 in game 2.
Shit, see? So it's really gonna come down to I think Tatum's gonna have to put the shit on his back. Jalen's gonna do his thing.
Man, he ain't gonna have to do that shit, not this series.
I think so, man. I actually think it's gonna be a surprise season. I don't think it's gonna be a sweep. It's not gonna be a sweep. It's definitely not gonna be a sweep.
Hey, Rose, let me ask a quick question before we move on to TNT. If the Mavs make it to the finals and win it, what does this do for Kyrie's legacy?
It's going to boost him up, and it's going everybody that was talking trash about him, they got to eat it. All that during the pandemic, all this antics that they were saying, all that trash they were talking about him, they got to eat it.
I agree. That's the only reason why I want to see Dallas probably win the championship, because I would love to see Kyrie get the finals MVP that LeBron stole from him in 2016.
And then for that note, speaking of magic, NBA magic, off to another type of magic. We were talking about the TNT Dynamite. Boom.
Boom.
So apparently, man, let us know what happened with that one, Vertizi.
So there was a situation where a man put up on a woman, looked like a young woman between the ages of 19 and 24. And basically, he was trying to get his dick sucked. Offer her $60, which I'm be real, that's a good price just to suck some dick. I'm just saying, Juice Man, just to suck some dick, $60. Like, nigga, where I'm from, nigga, you supposed to get a box up too. But anyway, he was gonna get his dick sucked. He got in the car. They pulled off, and I want to say at a park or whatever. And at some point in time, she pulled out a gun, or her boyfriend got a gun. Maybe she, they dropped the location. They killed the man. Now, in the video we saw, it said the mama snitched on the daughter because she found out, and the daughter is now basically in prison, getting ready to serve life in prison. And the mama was basically saying, hey, that's what she gets. She's hanging with the wrong crowd. I don't think she's pulled the trigger. Maybe her boyfriend pulled the trigger, but she set it up. And I ain't got no tears, man. Like, girl, you got what you got, man. Like, hey, I'm just gonna be real. For all the ladies out there, if you get the opportunity to make some money by doing something strange, make the fucking money. Like in the words of Bobby Boucher Daddy from Waterboy, take the money, dummy. Like, girl, put your mouth on the dick, move your head up and down for about 3 to 5 minutes, let the nigga nut in your mouth, spit the shit out on the side of the road, and then, take your $60. Because then she said that, what you do with $60, girl? She said, oh, I bought me and my boyfriend a combo meal. I had like $13 left over. So that's what we sucking dick for nowadays? So you and another nigga can eat? See, that's why you hoes in 2024 going out bad. Y'all not even sucking dick, because back in my day, hoes used to suck dick to feed their kids. Now hoes be sucking dick, Juice Man, to feed their nigga.
Juice Man, what's up, man?
Man, this is crazy. Because I thought maybe y'all was gonna say, buddy got hit up for soliciting, or it was a transvestite in the car or some shit. You know what I'm saying? The bitch had a dick, or you know what I'm saying? So this one right here, yeah, you gotta be more careful, man. You can't be out here all willy nilly. Just trying to. What did she look like a streetwalker though? Like how y'all think she went about it?
No, in the video she looked like an average girl to me. She looked straight. Like put like this. I wouldn't have paid the $60 to suck my dick, but I would definitely give him $60 for the box and some head.
Yeah, see that's what I'm saying. But would you have walked up to a stranger? Like I'm saying, was she on Figueroa Street? What state?
I'm assuming she was just basically just walking around, and maybe she propositioned him or he propositioned her, and it went from there. But I doubt it was a situation where they was like kind of knew each other. I'm pretty sure that this was a complete stranger.
Okay. So I'm thinking maybe she was on the Trick Street, you know what I'm saying, on the whole stroll, and you seen her, was like, oh, Bunk, you know what I'm saying, what's up, you know what I'm saying, you working? She's like, yeah, I'm working. How much? You know what I'm saying, 60 for some head. Okay, boom, where we going? You got a spot? Yeah, to the park. And then
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, so yeah, you got to be careful out there, man. Stay strapped up.
Man, I ain't got no tears for that shit. I mean, 60, I can see 60,000, 6,000, maybe 600 if you're desperate, but I don't know the whole situation, what went on, but I ain't got no tears for that bullshit. I mean, come on. Make your money. If you gonna suck some dick, suck some dick. Make the money. Don't rob. Or just rob the nigga. You ain't gotta shoot him. You ain't gotta kill him. Man, no tears, man. Rose?
Yeah, I ain't got no tears for Buddy, and I ain't got no tears for her, because that's the life they chose. You know what I'm saying? It happens. But for $60, ho, dog, you should have just sucked that dick instead of spending the rest of your life in jail. They're like, what's wrong with you? She should have been the hoe of the week. Matter of fact, she is the hoe of the week.
That whole locked up, but switching gears to something more positive. Madison Crowell, student from Liberty County, that's Huntsville, Georgia, basically got awarded $5 million worth of scholarships. She had a 3.85 GPA and an offer from 130 universities and colleges. Tears of joy, congratulations, hard work. She was a cheerleader on a couple other, extracurricular activities, great student. Of course, she gave, thanks to all her teachers and all her support. Fathers in the military, mothers, I forgot what her mother does, but, good kid, good student. Great to see young Black people do well and excel in academics and in life. So, congratulations.
Yeah, man, I got tears of joy, man. This is something that we should be, as Black people, promoting in our community. When we got young people in our community doing positive things, I could have swore it was $15 million in scholarships. Like, that just lets you know, let me tell you, there's plenty of scholarships out there for young people. You got to apply. There's scholarships for all kinds of people. I remember when I was in high school, they told us there was a scholarship if you was willing to. There was somebody who was given, like, I want to say $10,000 or $20,000 if you was willing to go to prom and basically duct tape. Like, you just got to Google, use the web, find out these scholarships. Man, the reason why I'm most happy for this young lady, though, is not because she had 133 acceptance letters, because the one school she wanted to go to the most is the one that accepted her. So that lets me know, hey, She's gonna get to follow her dream, go where she want to go to school at. So hey, salute to her, man. Salute to all the young black people that graduated this week, man, and that's gonna go into the workforce, go into the military, or go into like college or whatever. Do positive things, man. Build a community up, and when y'all make it, man, make sure you give back to your community.
Juice man.
Yeah, congrats to her. I'm just thinking like, how did she do it? You know what I'm saying? And that would really, it's like, how did she do it? Like, that's what I want to know. How did she do it? Like I know a 3.8. Okay, cool. But what she scored on a SAT? That's probably what it was. She probably really scored really high on the SAT.
She already had a 3.86 GPA, so I mean, it's like you can't ask more than that.
Yeah, she probably scored really high on the SAT because I'm like, man, all the colleges came at it like that. Like what? It had to be something,
Yeah. So, but it wasn't. It was most like she applied to all those colleges and she got accepted to all of them. They just didn't send her like letters. She applied to all of them. And she got accepted to all of them, and they all offered. She got offered like scholarships, things like that. And also with the scholarships, it's not more about the student applying for it. It's about the counselors, because the school counselors, they're the one that can sign you up and refer you to a lot of the scholarships. Like, and some schools are a lot better than others. Like so. And well, not schools, but counselors are a lot better than others, because that's the counselor's job to refer you out to scholarships and things like of that nature. But she applied to all these schools and she got accepted to all of them, and she did her thing. And for her to be from right around the corner or not right down the road, you know what I'm saying, Hinesville, Georgia, you know what I'm saying. Shouts out to her, man. Nothing but love, because that ain't easy, man. And college is expensive, man. I want to send a shout out to my niece. She just graduated from high school. You know what I'm saying? So nothing but love to all the people that graduated high school this year.
And then switching gears, man. Next topic, man. We talking about shit. I remember I used to go there all the time. All you can eat shrimp, endless shrimp, all this other shit, man. That was a spot. Them biscuits, man. You tell me you don't love them biscuits, man. We talking about Red Lobster. Red Lobster declares bankruptcy, man. So I mean, hey, Juice man, any thoughts on that, man?
I don't eat shellfish anymore. I don't eat lobster no more, crawfish, shrimp. I don't eat them. So to me, it's like I wasn't going there like that anyway. So I don't want to be buzzkill, but it is what it is. All these crab spots popping up. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It used to be Red Lobster was the only spot to go really get seafood. This is a mom and pop spot. You see what I'm saying? But now you got all these juicy crabs, red crab, blue crab, sea crab, top crab,
rocky crab.
Yeah, it's just
name
like,
a place, you got it.
Yeah, so it is what it is.
Vertizi, man.
I'll go ahead and go. Vertizi a big seafood, but let y'all two boys go. I know y'all love that, but I ain't got no tears because I go to Red Lobster some. I just ordered the fish, but the ones here in the AUG ain't closing, so who cares? Because I definitely ain't going out of town going to Red Lobster. So long as the ones in AUG ain't closing, that's all I care about. No tears.
I got tears only because, like, fuck the seafood aspect. Red Lobster was just one of those restaurants for me growing up as a child. It was just looked at. Like, I know now people look at Red Lobster as like just Applebee's. But for me and my family growing up, Red Lobster was looked at as like, that's a nice fucking restaurant you're going to, man. Right. Like, hey, somebody just graduated, somebody just got out of prison, like somebody got their GED, somebody just professed their life to the Lord and got saved. We going to Red Lobster today to celebrate, man. We finna eat some of these biscuits. We finna order some food, some shrimp, some lobster, the little seafood platter, and we finna have a good fucking time, man. So, that's just crazy that, they filed for bankruptcy, man. But, hey, that just lets you know, man, like, you don't never know how these businesses are doing behind closed doors. So, tears for that.
Man, I got tears because that was a spot back in the day, like we already said. It was considered, you had Applebee's and all this other shit, TGI Fridays. Red Lobster was kind of a little bit of tier just right above it because you spent some money. You go for
know what killed them? the black chick that said, "Hey, you can't take me to Red Lobster on the first date." That
Nah, man.
That what killed him.
That ain't
Man.
what did
Yeah, I
it.
think that's what killed me too.
So he's like, oh, you can't take me to Red, because shit, I remember back in you took the Red Lobster. You're like, oh, okay.
Because you remember Beyonce said Red Lobster, and then everybody was going to Red Lobster. But then them hoes talking about, you can't take me to Red Lobster no more. Like, oh, Beyonce can go there, but you can't go there, ho. And then after that, that's what killed her. I feel you on that with you, man.
But yeah, it's sad to see him go. You know, that was a staple back in the 90s
They
and
ain't
2000s.
going nowhere. We still got them here in the AUG if you still want it.
A lot of them gonna close though. I said we got 3 in this area. 2 of them motherfuckers about to close. Watch.
No, we wasn't on the list. There's a list of them.
That's the list now. Say call me back in 6 months. But yeah, it just goes to show you, man, a company get bought out. What these big companies really doing with people, man. So sad to see you go, Red Lobster. Rest in peace. Moving on. Speaking of food, man, we had a city council meeting in Lincoln, Nebraska. My man, Craig, shout out to you because this man was articulate with his shit. This man broke down and said, city ordinance. We got to stop lying to these people. We will not allow you to call chicken nuggets boneless chicken wings. He had a fucking 10 to 15 minute speech about that shit. He was passionate. I was like, hey, young man, if you want to go into politics, he might want to make a career. And he happened to be one of the council city members' sons. So, I mean, hey, shout out to you, man.
So chicken nuggets are not boneless wings?
Yeah, the city, no restaurant in the city should be allowed to call boneless or chicken nuggets boneless chicken wings. Boneless chicken wings don't exist. Should not be allowed.
He basically said boneless wings are basically either chicken tenders or chicken nuggets. Why are we calling them boneless wings?
But it was the passion, the vigor he had for that shit. Juice, man.
Hey man, I got tears of joy because I ain't gonna lie, this is something I secretly thought about for years. Like, I'm just gonna keep it 100. Like, okay, I know what a chicken wing is, so a boneless wing, like, bro, what the fuck is that shit, bro? Like, I just really want to know what's the difference between a boneless wing and a chicken nugget.
Nothing.
Like, they both chicken, they both boneless. Like, the only difference is one got sauce on it sometimes. But technically, if you wanted to, you could get chicken nuggets, put it in a bowl, and put sauce on them. So I really don't know the fucking difference, to be honest. So yeah, man. Hey man, I feel this fella, bro. Like, hey man, let's call shit what they supposed to be called. Stop calling janitors, sanitation engineers. Stop calling hoes that like to twerk on Instagram models. Stop calling all these motherfuckers these nice little titles. Call shit what it is, man. If you order some boneless wings, you order some chicken nuggets. Cool, bruh. And I ain't mad at you because sometimes I like chicken nuggets too. Maybe you just ain't man enough to hold the bone and bite into the meat and just rip the meat from the bone. Maybe you need something where you could just pop in your mouth or whatever. No Diddy. But, you know, it is what it is. Tears of joy, man. Stand on business, nigga. Stand on business.
Bro, say.
Yeah, I don't really care about this. Like the dude, because somebody already sued somebody for calling boneless chicken wings, chicken wings. So him to be in wasting everybody's time, man. I got tears. You wasted everybody's time with this bull crap. If you don't want to eat it, or if you don't want to do like the way it's called, who cares? Like, we need to be arguing about something more stuff like that's going on. It's like these bottle girls calling themselves dancers. We need to be arguing about that. Just because you bring out a bottle doesn't mean you're a dancer and don't believe you deserve a tip. No. You are a waitress. You don't get no tip off this $200 bottle only costs $50 in the store. You get the $5 off the stuff what the bottle costs in the store. That's all you get. You ain't do nothing. And then most of the time, y'all beholders be coming over there drinking the bottles with everybody. So no, you don't deserve it. That's what we need to be having. That's what somebody need to go to the city council about.
So Rose, what's the difference between a chicken nugget and a boneless wing then?
A chicken nugget and a boneless wing?
What's the difference?
A chicken nugget is made with breast meat, and boneless wings sometimes are made with thigh meat.
All right, cool.
Juice, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Juice, man. Any thoughts on that, man?
I agree with Rose, man. Like, this shit is funny to me because I never really thought about it, and I always thought a boneless wing It's exactly what it is. It's a boneless wing. And then like a lot of people say, oh, it's a chicken tender chopped up. Okay. But then we got a chicken nugget. A chicken nugget is a small piece of I don't know. It's processed. It's processed chicken. Like you know what I'm saying. They got it shaped, pre-shaped.
It's fake chicken.
No, it's just processed. It got it pre-shaped. It's cookie cutter chicken. Like you know what I'm saying.
It is.
Yeah, that was like McDonald's exactly. And the copyright infringement. So McDonald's don't want y'all using chicken nuggets anyway. So
it's a McNugget. It ain't a chicken nugget. It's a McNugget.
So they win it. You know what I'm saying? So,
shout out to KFC. They got them sauce chicken nuggets right now.
See what I'm saying? Hey, it's some chicken nuggets that got sauce on it.
Yeah, man. So it is what it is. Like life be life.
Yeah, man. Well, shout out to him, man. He made his daddy proud, man. But speaking of just shit, man. This is the crazy one just to see, man. 65-year-old pastor Dwight Reed is married to I would say she's between 20 and 22, something like that. It's just not the fact that he's married to her. It's like the fact that he gonna shout out to it during service. During service, and the church is encouraging Bert. Teasy, what did he say, man?
Bro, what the Bible say, man? A man that finds a wife finds a good thing, man. He found a wife. Who cares that the wife is 21 and he's 65? Hey, man, a lot of you niggas in y'all 20s and 30s need to step y'all fucking game up then, bro. Or she might just be like divine with the Holy Spirit and she want a holy nigga and she wanted to pastor, man. Good for him. I heard that she's pregnant with their first child already, and he said he gonna go to jail about his, man. I'm gonna keep it real. Every time we talk about this same topic, I say the same thing all the time. I'm gonna keep it consistent. Long as you fucking with someone that's legal age, I don't give a fuck if it's 40, 50, 10, 5 years apart. Long as they legal, it's cool. Now, if you fuck with people that's not legal, like when people made fun of R. Kelly for saying, I got teenage friends, guess what? I might have a teenage friend. She 19. That's considered a teenage, but that's legal though. Mind your fucking business. Don't worry about what I got going on. She legal though. As long as she legal, I don't care, man. You know, shit, I fuck with all bitches, man. Bitches from 18 all the way to 65. As long as they look good, as long as they pussy grip, as long as they mouth get watery and stuff like that. Hey, as long as they let me use the holes I want to use, hey, man, I'm cool with it, man. Shout out to the pastor, man. Hey, like he said, the Lord told y'all, you find a wife, you find a good thing.
I got tears because I can understand what you're saying, but this pastor was tripping. Like he all at the pool pit talking about, oh yeah, if y'all come out my wife, I'm gonna be in jail. Like, you supposed to be the pastor now. Come on now. Like, just stay pastoring. That's all you need to do. You don't
preach the word.
Preach the word. You talking about you trying to see somebody in the streets. Like, those days are over for you. Like, you should be past all that. And then people in there clapping like, yeah. Like, your church should be empty. Like, you don't deserve any tithes or no offerings. Like, you deserve to get punched in the face by her daddy. But her being 21 and marrying a 65-year-old, that means she's probably a hoe, and you probably saved her. So she probably ain't got no daddy. So, man, C's.
She a that's her granddad, basically. But yeah, man, I ain't got no tears. Actually, I do have tears, man. I got tears because it's the fact that you do this during service, and it's like, oh, when you see her, just know that's me. Yeah, I'm about mine, and all this other shit he was talking. So it's like, come on, man. And then the church is encouraging him, clapping for it. Yeah, when you see her, know that's me. Y'all young bloods should wanna do like I do. I'm gonna defend mine. I'm gonna take care of mine. I'm gonna do all this other. So it's like, man, just to encourage that shit, man. Kind of wild to see, man. So, but yeah, speaking of hoes, the same question we always ask: Berteezy, what's wrong with these hoes? So we know it's hot out here. We know it's fucking hot out here, and bitches are talking about, hey, if it's hot, the pussy stink. What can you do about it? And in the same day, off of Richmond Hill Road, we got this. Oh, she looked old. She looked busted. I don't know how this bitch was. Ass all out. I guess it's so hot you gotta have your whole ass out. Probably pussy's probably stink too. So I mean, hey man, What's wrong with these hoes, man?
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like when I saw the text exchange and one bitch said it's hot, don't blame us if our pussy stank today, and the other bitch said my pussy always stank. That just lets you know, man, these hoes got bad hygiene, man. That lets you know they don't wash the way they supposed to wash. They don't wash consistently. And I'm being real. I done seen too many podcasts, too many videos of hoes fucking 5 niggas in a row and not taking a shower or getting some baby wipes and just wiping now and then. So, I'm not surprised when I hear that these hoes pussy stink, man, because they don't give a fuck no more, man. But as far as the bitch in Augusta walking around with her ass out, shit, that shit don't surprise me, man. These hoes ain't got morals no more, man. Like, be honest, she probably was selling some pussy, man. I'm just gonna keep it 100. She probably was selling some pussy. Like the bitch that was recording her and mad as shit. Why you fucking her hustler? What you need to do is you should have walked up to her, asked how much she was selling it for, posted it, put her Cash App up there, her Apple Pay up there, her Zelle, her Chime, whatever she accepts, and say, hey, if there's any fellas that's looking for a good time for $30 to $40, man, she out here selling.
20?
Hey, $20 too sometimes. She out here selling a bit. You sell a bit? Yeah. She's selling a little bit. So, hey, man, I ain't had no problem with that, man. Go out there. You got to show the goods sometimes, especially when you ugly in the face. Hey, for all the hoes listening, when you ugly in the face, like, see, if you cute and your face caught on fleek, you ain't got to show no skin. Niggas gonna want to fuck you from the strength. But when you kind of ugly in the face, yeah, you might have to show a little boobage. You might have to show a little ass. You might have to show your legs a little bit for niggas to be enticed enough to want to spend that bread on you. And guess what? In the pictures I saw in the video, that bitch was fucked up in the face. She looked like she was Dave Bonds in the face after he got on steroids. So, hey, man, but when I looked in from the back, though, and I see the ass showing, I thought to myself, hey, man, I might spend $40 on that on a drunk night. So, shout out to her, man. But as far as you hoes that pussy stink, man, your pussy ain't supposed to stink, man. Stop all that, man. Your pussy ain't supposed to stink. I don't care if you play basketball all day long on a summer day. Take your ass home and shower before you come to Bertizzi's house trying to give me that stank pussy.
Rose.
Yeah, I ain't had no problem with I had a problem with the chick that recorded it. Like, so why you hating? Like Vertizzi say, like, and why you hating? Like, you recording her, like if you worried about her or you felt some type of way about it, you should have said something to her. Why are you recording and putting it on? All you did was put us on the map. AUG, we here, we've been on the map, but we more than the Masters. Shout out to their podcast. But check it. As far as the text, I mean the post went, and she was like, "It's hot." This is a whole different thing, but it's hot. So sometimes it's go have a smell to it, and then Shawty said, "Oh, mine's always got a smell to it." Like, Shawty, I know you broke. I know you got kids. So I know you probably got some Medicaid or something. So you need to go to the doctor. You need to go get checked out, hoe. Like, if you walk around and you know your stuff stink all the time, like, you need to go to the doctor and get checked out because it's not good for the environment. You know what I'm saying? Trees save lives, but stink things don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's like, man, like, I mean, like, it wasn't like the ass out. She was wearing some extremely short. The whole ass just out. Like, the pajamas with the flaps. It was like she cut some shit out. She cut the ass out her pants. Basically walking around like that. So, I mean, it's not crazy to see, but you don't expect to see that shit off the side of the road most days.
I need to see a picture of this. I don't know nothing about it.
So, yeah, it's some crazy shit to see. And then, like, as far as, like, bitches stinking, man, like, come on.
And then when was it? When was this? Was this around
daytime, man? We talking about in the middle of the day, ass just out.
I'm talking about Freak Was this around Freak time?
Hell no, man.
Bro, that whole weekend they were out, especially
that's different.
Monday,
that's different.
Boyfriends that kicked them out. I seen so much ass walking the street on Monday. It was ridiculous.
I mean,
the boyfriends that kicked them out the house. They walking the street, ass out, like everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, but I'm saying, as far as like Freak, you expect to see that. Strip club, you expect to see that shit. But I mean, as far as this shit, like, come on. And then it's like we said a couple weeks ago, wash your ass, man. If you stink, wash your ass. It's hot. We know it's hot. Wash your ass. Take a bath. You fucking 2 and 3 niggas in a row. Take a shower in between. Baby wipes. Fucking do something.
Oh yeah. She's selling ass.
So I'm saying, like, yeah, she on side of the road. Of course she's selling.
And then it's a chance she might be. I'm back on it again. She might be a transsexual. She might have a dick. It might be a dude. You know what I'm saying? It might be a dude trying to hide his goddamn dick.
I ain't gonna hide this shit. We just had an ass up, but he
got his ass out. He got a dick tied up. It's like shit, just fuck me. You know, like this shit. You gotta be careful out here, man.
Yeah, I mean, she like
stay strapped up.
I mean, you look like a crackhead though, but I mean, hey, you on display, do what you want to do, man. Some people want to see it, some people don't. But besides that, man, come on. And nobody's supposed to stink. Nobody's supposed to stink. You know it's hot. Take a bath, wash your ass.
Could be a dude.
But yeah, moving on, man. Talking about hoes. Maybe the hoe of the week, hoe of last week. We still on this shit. More shit coming out. We talking about Diddy, man.
Oh, man.
Diddy. Crying on screen. Apologizing. I'm sorry. What happened? All this other shit, man.
Man, I was fucked up then, man. I was fucked up.
Yeah, he said he was messed up, man, you know. But besides that, man, I mean, people been saying shit about Diddy for years. Whether it was artists, these parties, all this other shit, man. And then they had the nerve to ask Cameron, who the fuck thought it was a good idea?
Did this nigga take a shot on CNN?
Yeah, he took a shot of that pink horsepower, the little sex energy drink he be promoting, man. So he said, I'm gonna get some cheeks after this.
Man, sat there and said, yeah, I'm gonna get some. Like, whose bright idea was it to fucking ask him in the first place? It's like,
check my podcast. No more black tears. You know what I'm saying? Check the podcast. It comes up. We record on Friday nights. It comes out on Mondays. Yeah, get with it.
But T's gonna get some cheeks after this.
So, hey, what you shot, man? You shot that pink, whatever that shit is?
Nah, man, I do that Black Panther, man.
Yeah, man, but yeah, you know what Cameron got to say about it? He was funny. He was like, man, you asked my brother, man. I don't know Diddy like that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But you know the story he told. He's like, when he went to go see Mace, yo, what's up? What's up with the dildo on the goddamn? Oh, that's puffy shit. Hey, you know. But it's in your bathroom. You use this bathroom and you got the dildo and you're like, what's up, nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But just ain't gonna go over that shit like it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? You gotta bring that shit back. Like, what the fuck? Bring answers.
Yeah, man. Hey, this whole shit was crazy, man. So first of all, man, I'm just gonna keep it 100, man. We all know motherfuckers that put their hands on bitches, bro. Let's just keep that real. Like, ain't nobody gotta, expose themselves. Ain't nobody gotta expose nobody they know. But we know motherfuckers that put hands on bitches, whether it's like family members, whether it's, friends, and let's just keep it real. Sometimes that should be justified. Y'all hear Rose say Donkey Kong that hoe?
What did she do? What did she say to that?
Like, hey, man.
Does it matter? Like, does it matter? Like, sometimes she stayed with him, didn't she? So it ain't nobody business. And she got paid for it, didn't she? Years later. So it's like, yes, domestic violence is not right either way. Women on man, man on woman, transgender on transgender. It don't matter. It's not right. But sometimes it happens. Like, people go fight, and ain't nothing wrong with that. And everybody's need to mind their business. Everybody talking about all these famous people talking about this and this and that. When you got that much money, they do some crazy stuff. When you have that much money, there's things that normal people like us, we won't understand because we don't have that much money.
I don't want to understand. Shit.
I do.
I don't.
Man, the only thing,
not that way.
The only thing in the video that I was like was egregious to me. This is the only thing in the video that was egregious to me. Once she was on the ground, why you kick the bitch? But let me keep it real. I'm the type of nigga, I feel like you not supposed to kick nobody once on the ground though. So it's like, because, hey, bro, even when you watch MMA, Rose, when the last time you see an MMA fighter kick somebody on the ground?
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
So like, I just feel like, hey, once she got on the ground, hey, if you still want to squabble, hey, wait till she get back on her feet. So that was the only egregious part. But him running down the hallway, I don't know. She could have took his money. She could have said you a bitch ass nigga or something.
Nah, that's not right to hit nobody. Words ain't no reason to hit nobody.
I'm just saying, anything could have happened. We don't know what happened before he ran down the hallway holding that towel in one hand, running like an NFL linebacker. It had to be
something of value because he took the bag back.
Yeah, but hey, I'm gonna say this though. As far as Cameron, as far as especially Joe Budden, Charlamagne the God, and all these other motherfuckers that are in the hip hop world and celebrity world that's talking about it, I'm gonna keep it real. Y'all some bitch ass niggas. Cameron, I'm not really going to say too much because he really didn't really condemn the shit. But Joe Budden, Charlamagne, and a lot of you other motherfuckers that are celebrities that's been around, y'all some bitch ass niggas. I'm gonna tell you why. Y'all know what the fuck Diddy was doing. I just feel like, let's just say, I know C's like to fuck with underage girls. And I've known this for 10 years. C's finally gets caught. And I didn't want to basically say, yeah, that's fucked up, and I wanted to throw salt on your name. I'm a bitch ass because I know you was doing this shit for 10 years.
Exactly.
So I'm just gonna be real. If you went to a Diddy party and like you just said, Rose, when you got that kind of money, let's keep it real. If you watch some of these documentaries, if you listen to some of these stories from old Hollywood and current Hollywood, when niggas got a certain type of money, they do shit in front of people. They don't give a fuck. So you can, I promise you, Diddy didn't hit a bitch or Cassie in front of a lot of these motherfuckers before. He done did shit before. And I'm gonna keep it real. I done listened to some of these stories. I done heard stories about Cassie, man. I don't think she ain't innocent. Because I heard that when Diddy was with Kim Porter, Cassie was fucking Diddy. And I heard that when Diddy was breaking Kim Porter's nose, Cassie was sitting in the living room watching Diddy break her nose. So I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, for all you hoes out there that decide to get with a nigga that you know beat him on his last bitch, and you decide to get with him thinking that's not gonna happen to you, like, what the fuck you thought this was? Like, you thought you was special?
No.
Like, nah, you can get these hands ready to eat. Like, Diddy said, I did it to Kim Porter, I'm gonna do it to you. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't hit Young Miami before. But Young Miami a gutter bitch. So Young Miami probably fought that nigga back. Yeah. So Cassie probably got hit and was like, oh shit, oh my God. Oh, help me, Lord, help me, Lord. She probably wasn't used to that shit. So, and to your point, Rose, man, you stayed for like, that shit happened, that video happened, what, 2009?
Nah, 2016 or something.
2016, they was together like for a couple years after that shit, man. Like, you stayed, you got paid $35 million, I want to say, like just a couple months ago. So you got bread for getting your ass beat. Man, what about these hoes that's living in Allen homes and these Section 8 projects? They got a nigga who work at McDonald's or who's a drug dealer. They getting their ass beat. The nigga ain't paid a light bill. They can't even see the right jab coming. They can't even see the right jab coming. They ain't eat all day because they hungry because the nigga ain't putting food on the table. That bitch ain't get shit but an empty stomach.
What they used to say, bob and weave, bob and weave.
And a black eye. So, hey, man, Cassie got $35 million. So, hey, man, good for her, man. But
I feel like
I ain't sad about the whole shit, man. If anything, the hoes to me ain't even Diddy. The hoes is all the niggas who knew Diddy was doing this shit. And now you try to come out making it seem like you didn't know Diddy was doing this shit.
Exactly.
Y'all knew Diddy was doing this shit long ago. But let me just keep it real before I pass it on to Juice Man. When all this shit came out with Cassie months ago, and I told you this seeds, Joe Budden didn't want to talk about it. Breakfast Club didn't want to talk about it. They was like, oh, no, we don't want to talk about it. These are pen allegations. But I done seen y'all with niggas y'all don't fuck with or niggas that don't empower y'all talk about allegations with other niggas and say that's disgusting, that's fucked up, but y'all ain't want to talk about Diddy back then. But now that we got a video, y'all want to condemn Diddy. Man, y'all knew Diddy was on this shit, man. Stop all that.
See, this is what I'm saying. Let me tell y'all why. Diddy got so much money that he like this. Like the allegation, like the reason why the feds raided the house because of Cassidy. The sex allegations and like trafficking, this is from Cassie. The sex allegations is from Diddy. Yo, I don't feel like fucking you tonight. Who you want to fuck? He'll call up a bitch, a nigga. He'll call up a dude to come fuck Cassie. That what type of money this nigga got. He's like, yo, I'm not fucking you tonight. Call up whatever nigga you want. I fly my here on a private jet to come fuck you. Because I'm not fucking you tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Diddy going down for this shit. If anybody should be going to jail, it's Cassidy.
But I mean, here's one thing to think about with as far as the video, man. It's past the, what do they call it? Statute of limitations or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like they can't do anything about it. Cassie already got paid.
Yeah.
I'm saying it wasn't her. She ain't leaked shit. It's probably somebody else that has.
It was Cassie.
It was her people.
Yeah.
I don't even think it was her people. I think it's somebody else who has it out for Diddy.
Man, it would have been leaked. It would have been leaked. It was her. It was confirmed that it was her people, her lawyers that leaked it.
Because it's basically now it's just turned into a smear campaign. It's like,
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so if you if you did shit or you didn't do shit, are you going to release a video? Are you apologizing for anything? Are you Rose, Vertizi, Juice Man? Any of y'all releasing a video apologizing for some shit?
I'm gonna keep it 100, bro.
Yeah,
if I was Diddy,
yeah,
man, I would have apologized for a motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying shit.
I would if I was him. If it was me, I wouldn't have. But Diddy, he tied in with them Jews and them people, the Illuminatis and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So that's something that he has.
Yeah, he has to. But I'm saying if it was me, me being the type of nigga I am, man, I would have been like, man, I did what I did for a reason, man. Like, I can't tell you why I did what I did because I got a settlement with this bitch. But I did what I did for, like, bro, I would keep it 100, man. I don't put my hands on bitches. But if I ever put my hands on a bitch and you see some video of it, please believe.
It was a good reason.
It's a reason why I did that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not finna just do that shit just to do it.
Yeah.
Now, it is some bitch ass niggas out here that's how they did get hard. They did get hard by just slapping bitches.
Yeah.
Nigga, the niggas I fuck with, the niggas I surround myself with, we not on that type of shit.
Yeah, I'm on whatever you on. Like if you want to attack me, I'm going to defend myself. I ain't with all that. I turn the other cheek, all that other stuff. If you want to attack me, I'm gonna show you why they call me who they call me. Because I'm not about all that. Like I'll give you a couple passes, but I'm gonna warn you. Like it's gonna be face to face. Hey, if you do this again, you are going to get this business. So please don't do it again because I don't want to do it. But if you do it again, you're going to get this business. And sometimes, and if it happens, it happens. And like if I'm out and about and somebody, especially that's on the person that I know that I have love for. But if it's a random, you'll get it day one.
You finna get this work. And for all these bitch ass,
I don't discriminate. I must had two.
And for these hoes that's trying to do all this man bashing, I want to make this real clear because Rose hinted this earlier. All that domestic violence shit is wrong. Right. But something that people don't talk about, the highest rates of domestic violence comes from the LBG community, the African community.
They do.
Lesbian on lesbian domestic violence is at a ridiculous rate.
That's right. Makes sense though.
Like it's at a ridiculous.
See the bitch? I'm gonna be the bitch.
Can I keep it real?
That don't make it right.
I ain't saying that.
I ain't trying to throw no shots at women, but I'm just giving you numbers. The highest rate is woman on woman. Mm-hmm. The second highest is woman on man. The lowest is man on man. Think about that, y'all. So the highest is woman on woman, and the lowest is man on man. Hey man, that might tell you who the problem is. That might tell you who the fuck the problem is right there, man.
I'm gonna tell you something I asked my mother when I was coming up, and she was raising me because, like I said, I don't believe in hitting on women. And I asked my mom one day, I was like, Mom, I see you teaching me how to treat a woman and a lady, and I appreciate it and I love everything you do. But am I supposed to take this ass whooping from a woman? Do I supposed to let this girl hit me and fuck me up and not do shit? And that's when Mom said, baby, you're gonna know when it's the right time to fuck that bitch up. Straight up. You gonna know. It's like Rose said, like y'all say, it's a time and a place that when that bitch step out of line and become a man, hey, you chose the wrong lane, shorty.
Man, some of these bitches hit like Ronda Rousey, man.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like if you ain't never been hit by a bitch before, I'm only gonna speak for myself. If you ain't never been hit by a bitch before, there's some bitches that hit you and you laugh that shit off. But then there's sometimes a bitch hit you and you feel like Tyrese and Baby Boy, like, hold on, where the fuck did this come from?
No, sometimes you black out, don't even know where.
Like,
It's a reflex. It's called reflex.
Some of these hoes is heavy-handed now.
They kicked from what was her name from Rush Hour when she kicked him, hit Chris Tucker in the face. It was like, bitch,
some of these hoes is heavy-handed, bro.
We talking about
we all
hard bites.
And we all can't be Jackie Chan. No, my bad. We all can't be Jet Li from Romeo Must Die, where we grab a Leo hand and we use her to fight the bitch. Sometimes it's either take that ass whooping, like you said, Juice Man, or hey man, I gotta defend myself and give this bitch an ass whooping, so I don't just take an ass whooping, man.
So if a chick got a gun to your face, you just go stand down or you go slap the hoe?
I'm gonna slap the shit out of her.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm punching that hoe. Fuck slapping. I'm trying.
You can smack her sleep.
Remember that video game Mike Tyson knockout? Man, I'm trying to knock that whole teeth out, man.
Well, Pa say the backhand of death.
Yeah, it's over with. You're gonna wake up and the gun gonna be your face. Like, what the fuck just happened?
You can pick one, the left or the right. It's gonna be one of them. It's gonna be the backhand of death.
But like I say, when you're faced with danger like that and you really get to rushing, you gonna smack that bitch so hard, she gonna spin around. And don't, man. Look at him.
And if anybody got a problem with anything we say, leave a comment on the videos we post. Cause
I don't give a damn what they do.
Yeah, but we want to know. We want to poll. We gonna poll it.
Okay.
So leave a comment if you have a problem with what we say, and then we can address it. But as far as I'm saying is, I'm keeping it at 100. I'm keeping it a buck. You come at me the wrong way, you go get some business.
Hey, PK.
I don't discriminate.
PK. Okay. If you see me slap the shit out of a female and a man has something to say about it, you a man. You're not going to get the same business that I gave the woman.
What you gonna get that? You gonna get that host of? You gonna get that host of power?
I'm gonna set that fire to that. You don't agree with what I did?
We ain't talking about that horsepower. You gonna get that host of power?
Well, man, it's levels to this shit. I send your ass to the devil, bitch.
And to Juice's point earlier, man, like. Man, hey, don't put me in a situation where I gave you $100 and you on some fuck shit. Like, hey, man, like I said, I don't know what Cassie did, man. She could have grabbed the bag with $50K in it. I'm supposed to take that L?
Brother, more than that, the way that nigga ran out.
I'm supposed to take that L. I'm not gonna take that L because I'm not gonna let you just take $50 from me.
I think it was like 150 minimum.
So I'm just saying, it's many different reasons why some shit might happen. So without audio and without knowledge from both people and stuff, like, hey man, I'm gonna keep it real, man. Cassie ain't no victim to me, man. Cassie did something, cause bro, Eddie Murphy said it's a Raw. Nothing plus nothing equals nothing. Don't no reasonable grown man run out of a fucking hotel room in a towel holding that shit and just grab a bitch and just start doing some crazy shit. Something happened to get to that point. So it's just infuriating to see people make it seem like, oh, Cassie was just trying to leave and Diddy just snapped. Nah, man, Cassie did something, man. I don't know what she did. She did something, though.
You seen the video. She had 3 bags. Diddy picked up 1.
The one that counted, right?
Yeah, and that shit might have had his drugs in it. It might have had his dildos in it. It might have had his money in it.
It had the tapes in it.
It had the same tapes in it.
It had the tapes. It had the R. Kelly tapes in it.
It had his blackmail in it.
It was worth a lot of monies.
But we seen the allegations. Just moving on. We seen the allegations. We seen rumors of other leaked videos. It's like, what kind of shit does this nigga really have going on? Like, everybody wants to come out the woodwork.
Who cares?
We've heard shit over the years. So it's like, Kwame Brown always got some shit. Sometimes it's good shit, then other times it's just shit.
I love Kwame Brown. He's down South Georgia boy. I love Kwame Brown.
Made some good points. I mean, some people gonna be like, this is just karma for all the shit you've done over the years, Diddy.
It could be, but we're not saying like women. If you're in a domestic violence relationship, or
leave.
You need to leave. You need to go tell your daddy if you got one. If you don't got a daddy, go tell that white man, the police. Go
tell your brother. Tell your cousin.
Don't tell your brother. Don't tell your cousin. Tell your daddy or tell the police. Don't tell nobody else. Because you tell your brother, your cousin, they might get smoked. They're coming to the wrong house. Tell your daddy, because he probably got some sense, and tell the police. I don't want to hear nothing about, I ain't called. No, if you in danger, call them people. It's okay. It's okay. Call the domestic violence hotline. It's okay to ask for help. It is okay.
But leave what you came with.
And
You seen what Diddy did to Cassidy.
Don't
Leave
grab.
what you came with.
Don't be like, this nigga hit me today. I'm finna grab this golden egg on this shelf that got 50K in it or got 50K worth of cocaine in it. Now, whatever you brought in that house, then take that shit, man. So
And leave ASAP. I agree. 100%.
Your drawers and your shoes. That's it. Take your drawers and your shoes. That's it. That's what you came here with.
hey, be like Tina Turner, man. Fight the fuck back, man. And when Tina Turner divorced Ike, you know what she said in court? She said, I don't want this nigga money. I don't want nothing else. And they was like, what the fuck you want?
I want his last name.
I just want his last name. That's a real ass bitch right there. So, hey, do some shit like that, man. So for all the hoes out there, man, like, we do not condone domestic violence, but at the end of the day, you gotta know that you might have put yourself in a circumstance for this to happen. And once some shit happen, man, get the fuck on out of there, man. Get the fuck out of there. That's to me, that's one of the big difference between niggas and women. Like a lot of men would be like, all right, bro, I'm not finna just continue to stay in this situation that's fucked up. I'm finna get the fuck up out of here. So you as a woman, man, get the fuck on out of that situation, man.
Yeah, so any final closing thoughts? I'll go first, man. As far as like the settlement, it's like, hey man, you settled, you can take it to court. It's like at that point, it's a done deal, shut your mouth, and then everybody else coming out the woodwork. I'm not gonna defend Diddy. I don't know what the fuck this nigga had going on behind the scenes. You a wild nigga from what they say. So hey, all that shit, the dirt you done, hey, that is what it is, man.
Jesus, man, you got any final thoughts?
What's done in the dark will come to the light, man. I'm out.
Hey man, we told y'all earlier about the bitch who killed the nigga over $60. Had that nigga been willing to smack the shit out of that bitch, he could have been alive today. He could have been alive today. Think about that.
Yeah, man. My closing thoughts, man. If you need help, reach out for help, man. Like it's not okay to hit women for no reason. I don't agree with that. I was raised to never to put my hands on a woman. I was raised that way by my mother and my father. I was raised that way, but it came to a point in my life where I had to learn like what you go do, but I had to handle my business. I expect for people to handle their business. I don't expect for my sons to get beat up by anyone. I don't expect for my daughter to get beat up by anyone. If you're having problems, reach out for some help. If you feel like your life is in danger, call the police. There's nothing wrong with that. Call somebody for some help. Call your dad. Do not call your brothers, because we have seen so many times where women call their brothers and tell lies on their man, and then they mad on their brother get killed, or both of them get killed of some stuff that she done started or son she done did. If you feel in danger, don't call your brothers, don't call your cousins. Cause you remember what's that? Minister Society, when Buddy got stomped out and he came back and killed Kane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There was kids out there and everything.
A lot of movies, man. Soul Food too.
Yeah, that happens all the time, like in real life. Like, do not do that. If you have a problem with somebody, if you feeling like your life is in danger, man, call the authorities, man. Call the people for some help, man. That's all. That's what I got to say, man.
Unless it's a rich nigga, man, and just leave, man, because the authorities ain't finna fuck with no rich nigga.
Now you still, even if they rich, if you call your daddy, you call somebody to get some help. You don't do like Cassie did and wait almost 10 years and try to break his bank, like give me some money because you broke.
Because you can't make no more hit songs and that pussy just dried up, man.
Yeah, and you done married the white man.
Hey man, in the words of Air B and Rakim, peace.
Yeah, man, we back in traffic, man. Catch us at the next light, man, and I'm back quiet.